Welcome back to the YouTube channel. This channel is a channel that reviews the latest luxury cars. This time I will review the Hyundai Genesis G80 Sport 2022. Before continuing, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The Hyundai Genesis G80 was originally produced as the Hyundai Genesis, before being renamed in 2016 when the standalone luxury brand, Genesis, was introduced. This mid-size luxury sedan then transitioned to the second generation at the end of March 2020. Then it became the first electric vehicle from the South Korean premium brand with the Genesis Electrified G80, which was introduced a few months ago. Impressive in the exclusive Cavendish red paint, the sport version of the rival BMW 5 Series has redesigned the bumper, thus giving it a slightly more aggressive design with larger air vents at the front and vertical fox vents at the rear. Usually, with sporty-looking versions of luxury vehicles, automakers reduce the amount of chrome somewhat. But it turns out that the 2022 Genesis G80 Sport looks just as luxurious as the rest of the G80 family. The Genesis G80 Sport 2022 features exclusive 20-inch alloy wheels, featuring an intricate spokes design with a dark look. What's also interesting, in the official images for the press are red brake calipers at the front and black at the rear. Stepping into the cabin, Genesis has equipped its latest G80 Sport with a 3-spoke steering wheel. Also, it features red stitching to complement the Sevilla red leather upholstery that extends to the bottom of the dashboard and also to the door cards. The original aluminum and carbon finishes are exclusive to this new version, as is the diamond patterned hybrid woven pattern. The full technical specifications of the Genesis G80 Sport 2022 will be further disclosed in the official market launch programmed in the third quarter of 2022. Meanwhile, Genesis confirms that the new G80 Sport features a rear-wheel steering to reduce turning circles, thus making this large sedan can be more maneuverable in a narrow place. It will be interesting to see how much the rear wheel turns. But we remind you that the best is the optional system on the Mercedes S-Class, which allows the rear steering angle to be 10 degrees. We expect the 2022 Genesis G80 Sport's power to be provided by a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 petrol engine. So this car can at least produce 375 horsepower and 391 pounds-ft 530 Nm of torque like the regular G80. The 4WD badge is already visible on the trunk lid, so power will flow to all four wheels. As a final note, the previous Genesis G80 Sport had a quad exhaust, while this latest one uses the same dual tips as the regular Genesis G80. The Genesis G80 electric car will launch in Indonesia at the end of 2022. At this price, Genesis Electrified G80 will enter Indonesia at the end of 2022. It is known that the Genesis G80 number has appeared on the official website of the DKI Jakarta Samsat. This NJKB Genesis G80 EV is 630 Indonesian rupiahs mil. This sport version is more than just an aggressive design, considering it's also got some under-the-dash skin upgrades. For example, rear-wheel steering, which was briefly mentioned last month, is present on the G80 Sport to improve handling and reduce revs. At speeds of up to 37 miles per hour, 60 kilometers per hour. The RWS system will rotate the rear wheels in the opposite direction to the front wheels, while at higher speeds, they rotate in the same direction. As the name implies, the G80 Sport has a sportier suspension setup. Reworked springs and shock absorbers provide different damping based on the selected riding mode. Speaking of which, Genesis has also added a Sport Plus mode to unlock full acceleration capabilities and make gear shifts as fast as possible. One feature we're sure not everyone will like is called Active Sound Design ESD, which emphasizes medium to low engine sound. In other words, the G80 Sport will emit a fake engine sound through the speakers in the cabin to make the car's roar sound more aggressive than it actually is. There are no changes under the hood. as Genesis will sell the new G80 Sport in the domestic market with the familiar 2.5-liter and 3.5-liter turbocharged petrol engines, as well as the 2.2-liter diesel. The base petrol engine produces 300 horsepower and 422 Nm, 311 pound-feet of torque, while the larger unit has 375 horsepower and 530 Nm, 391 pounds-feet. As for the diesel variant, the power dispersed reaches 207 horsepower and 441 Nm, 325 pounds-feet of torque. Whatever your choice, the Genesis G80 Sport 2020 to KDM comes exclusively with an 8-speed automatic transmission, while all-wheel drive is an option over the standard RWD configuration. United States US specification models may not include a diesel engine, but other than that, it should be pretty much the same as the South Korean version. So hopefully the Genesis G80 Sport 2020 to review will be useful, and continue to support this channel by liking, comments, and subscribing. And see you in the next video.